how many times have T-Mobile and Sprint tried to get together? The last go-round was when Barack Obama was still president, and the atmosphere was such and the signal was such. This ain't going to work, guys. We want 4 big wireless players. We don't want to bring it down to 3. Things have changed, or have they? Charlie Gasparino is live at the Milken Conference going on right now in California. What are you hearing, buddy?
Well, you know, Neil, this is a great place to be if you're going to talk about this merger for a couple of reasons. Tons of deal makers here. Also, the head of the antitrust division, DOJ's antitrust division, Makim Delarim, is wandering around here. He's the guy that will make the antitrust, I guess, call on this thing. I will tell you this. I tried to find Mr. Delarim. He ran the other way for obvious reasons. The bankers, though, haven't been running the other way, and they're pretty optimistic. And one of the reasons why is that they believe that the Trump administration, from an antitrust standpoint, when it comes to media, telecom, and distribution, is more worried about big vertical, and lots of content, i.e., AT&T, Time Warner, Comcast, and its various content plays, than it is on these sort of horizontal mergers. And they really do believe, at least according to the deal makers I talked to, the DOJ really does believe that innovation is such that it doesn't really matter anymore whether there's 4 or 3. You know, we got 5G over the in the future, and DOJ antitrust and all the levers of government in the Trump administration is really worried about China and them stealing our information and the ability for them to steal our information through these mergers. That's really where the focus is, and you could tell it essentially through some of the questions that CFIUS, that government agency that has to review every deal. They are real hard on ownership, foreign ownership of companies, and whether China could get into our technology through this foreign ownership. So this type of deal, despite the fact that it seems to lessen the amount of people, lessen the competition out there, right? We go from 4 to 3 carriers. You know, they're not as worried about this. They see competition picking up the slack. Right. It's the CFIUS stuff, the Chinese stuff, and if you're going to game plan, look at what happens with. It's a very small deal. It's Skybridge. It's a fund of funds owned by Anthony Scaramucci. That deal is before CFIUS this week. Let's see if they approve that deal.